How's it going, guys? Today I have to do a bit of camera prep. I have some new cables that I'm going to test out with my Panasonic AF100 to get ready for a video shoot tomorrow, and then a camera class that I help out with on Wednesdays. So I'll be looking into that and figuring out how to get this work and the best way to have it work for me. So I've never used SDI on this camera yet, so this will be a learning experience. So far, I like that it's locked in, but we'll see how well it functions. The basic overall test is to pair it with this SDI to HDMI converter so I can plug it into a standard TV for Video Village. So basically what we're going to do is take the port on this, put the cable in, and then this turns and locks so it won't get pulled out. So now I can take the HDMI side of this and then be able to plug in the cable, and then I'm going to run this part over to the TV. It should be all plugged in. Just power it on and wait for the TV to go on. There we go. Now I'm going to turn the camera on and we'll see here. Gotta think. So, silly mistake. The little converter box has to be plugged in. Did not do that yet. It comes with a little power plug with a little adapter at the bottom, so we can plug that in now. The cable is plugged in at the other end. We have lights. Hopefully we'll get pictures soon. Okay. This is why we do camera tests and camera preps, so we can solve these problems now and not in the middle of a shoot. So I'm going to look through the Panasonic settings now and see if there's anything I have to do to have a video signal come out of the SDI port. The other option, which would really suck because I spent about $70 on the cables and converter, would be like that the SDI port doesn't work because this is an old camera. So basically all I had to do was go into the menus and turn, it was on SDI off, which will make the TV off, and then take it, switch it to SDI on, and it'll play through the TV. So this is good news. I can connect the SDI and then pump it out across to the HDMI converter and then plug it into a TV and have a Video Village. Part 2 to this is checking to see if it will output SDI and HDMI at the same time. Because I like having a bigger monitor on the camera, but I also want Video Village to be able to see what is going on. So I'm going to set up that monitor next and pray that it works while SDI is on. So that will be the next check-in. So, the moment of truth. Will it play it? Oh, yes. So, this is amazing. So, here's the camera monitor. Here's the record, like field monitor on top, and then the TV monitor there in the background. So, this is perfect. This is literally perfect. I can have that set up as if it's a director's monitor, this for me to use, and then just that to like have as a more specific. This is a bit more specific on the image than this is, but I like a bigger monitor for pulling focus and framing. Okay, so test complete, test a success. I think I'm just gonna play around with a few more things. I'm going to, while I'm here, while I have it up, I'll try another lens with this camera. It's actually the one I use for the Panasonic G85. You can see it's a 17mm Panasonic Prime. And that is one of two micro four thirds lenses that I have that has electronic information to be received by the camera. So I'm going to try the Pancake because I've never worked with this. I have a follow focus system that plugs into the back of the Panasonic AF100, and then use that to see if I can use it for follow focus on the little Pancake lens. I know it kind of works on the other lens I have, so I'm going to try that out now and see how that goes. This is the follow focus system. Through here I can toggle on and off iris control and actual follow focus, and then this part will plug into the back of the camera in the port next to index. It plugs into camera remote, focus, and assist. The problem is this seems to be a more electronic lens. If you know anything about like the Sony lenses, they are electronic, so even when you are at maximum focus you can keep spinning the ring. That seems to be the case here, which isn't the best for focus pulling because you won't get the exact same marks every time. It also depends on how fast you turn it, so results aren't always the same. So that seems to be a similar situation going on here. Part of equipment check is figure out how to work around these problems. This has been a really key and crucial and very informative to me as someone who's worked with this camera for about a year now, on some of the functionality of it. It's always good to pull this stuff out and test it on your own. You don't want to look like a fool on set when you're Googling how to use your own camera, or even if it's a camera you've rented from a rental house or something, or even from a friend, you don't want to be Googling on how to use it. So definitely take it out of the box, spend time with it, learn its functionality, and then you'll be good to go on set. Here are two more body caps that I've been missing, so it's good to open up your camera case every now and then.